Hello, today we're visiting with writer Gene Foster, writer and author of the God Mind book series. Today we're discussing some important concepts from the books. Specifically, Gene, would you tell us about deepening our understanding of there being no death?
You know, that is fascinating, isn't it? Because I think sometimes we get consumed with death itself. I really do. Avoiding it, anything to avoid death and so forth. But we are spiritual beings. And once we accept that, then we learn, and the books teach this, that we are living a human lifetime, briefly. And then that we go to our natural state, which is spirit. On this side, we call it death. But on that side, they'll say, hello, you're home again. And isn't this wonderful? And you say, oh. And you don't look back, because that's your natural state. And you have the opportunity to review your life on the other side, to keep those relationships that meant a lot to you. Love is always important, and you keep those loving relationships. And once you live with that understanding, then you begin to get death in perspective. But being human, I think there will always be grief. I honestly do. But it depends on how deep and what happens, you know, what you're thinking about death. So, as we let go of the idea of death being the end, the final, and you think of it as a launching, or not really a beginning, but a going back to our natural state, because we're spirit, then we begin to get some kind of perspective. And we'll each have to develop our own perspective. I can't give you mine and you take it home with you.
Right.
You have to go within with this concept until you're comfortable with it. But the brothers have told me over and over, remember, teammate, there is no death. Because I'll be saying, oh, so-and-so died, and kind of wringing my hands, and they'll say, remember, teammate, there is no death, there is no death. Say that over and over, and I go around the house, there is no death, there is no death. But I say to them sometimes, I think you've forgotten how it is in the human condition, because we will grieve. And actually they will allow me 5 minutes of grief. Of grief, yes. Right.
Well, I know that's something that certainly each of us encounter and face in our lives, and it is so true that we each seek to find that place within us where we come to an understanding, so we're able to deal with that, because we all experience that with those that we love and those that we know.
Right, we do.
Yeah.
And it isn't, I don't think it would ever be just easy, but I do think we are eased from a deep pain if we can develop this concept within us to the point we have a comfort zone with it. That there actually is no death, because I can't die. I'm spirit. I'm living in this. This is not me, the totality of me.
Right. Life goes on. Life
goes on. I've lived many lifetimes, so I've experienced what we call death many, many times.
Gene, thank you for that discussion on the fact and the reality that there is no true death. Thank you.